There's a lot of anecdotal advice around on improving your marriage. But if you want something you can really use that will actually make a difference and reignite your marriage, check out the link in the description below.
The question, what is the key to a great marriage? Answer by Manisha Verma. Marriage is one of the most precious relationships, and you can't build this relationship overnight. It takes a lot of time to build strongest and healthiest relationship. To build a healthy and great relationship with your spouse, you need to put long-lasting efforts unconditionally. Here are some key elements which could help in making your marriage great. Don't put conditions on your love for your spouse. Don't make him/her feel that you show your love only when you need something or you're about to make some demand. Develop a good understanding and friendship with your spouse. Don't treat your partner as your spouse only and hide things. Consider your partner your best friends and share things with him/her. No marriage can survive without trust. Trust is very important and key element of marriage. Develop a good level of trust with your partner. Rather than reacting on things you overheard from someone, it is better you directly talk to your partner and react. Don't put restrictions on your spouse. No doubt there are a lot of things over which you don't agree or you don't like, but putting restrictions on your spouse can spoil your relationship. Don't hide anything from your spouse. Whether you have done something wrong and you know the consequences of telling this to your spouse, still share that thing with your spouse to maintain the transparency with him/her. Respect your partner. Always respect your partner for what he or she is. If you are not happy with whatever, don't insult him/her for that. Rather, make your point in a more constructive manner than insulting your partner. Don't fight or shout on your partner in front of people. Don't share your personal details in matters with others and even with your friends and parents. It might be your spouse don't like that you are sharing your personal things with others. Don't take sex as favor. It is very natural desire, and taking sex as favor might give negative feelings to your spouse. Don't force your spouse to things which he or she doesn't like. Forcing your spouse to do things against his/her wishes will affect your relationship. Accept your spouse the way he or she is. Don't try to change him/her because you are not happy or not able to accept him/her the way he or she is. Compliment your spouse and acknowledge his/her efforts. Add some romance in your married life by giving surprises to each other. Answer by Next Govane. Marriage does take work, and like anything else in life, you have to do the work to reap the reward. But the work of marriage is not like cleaning the toilet and taking out the trash. The effort that goes into a successful marriage, happy, functional and fulfilling, is the type of work that can be fun and therapeutic. Try this. This is how I saved my marriage. Pete Manoy Medium. In a survey that we conducted, we asked happy couples to divulge the key to successful marriage. Read on to know their 15 tips for a successful marriage. Independence was rated extremely important in a marriage. In order to be happy in a relationship, we must be happy first. That is, in fact, the key to a successful marriage. With that in mind, wives and husbands must continue to take out time for themselves, enjoy their personal hug, IES, and in general, spend some time apart. Not only does absence make the heart grow fonder, but in the time we spend alone, we get to reunite with our spiritual side, re-establish our sense of self, and check in with the progress of our personal preferences, goals, and achievements. Remember that listening and hearing are not the same thing. Listening involves our hearts. Open yours, hear what she says, look at her while she speaks, paraphrase even, and reassure. Listening is the real key to a happy marriage, for that matter, to every relationship. Observe the physical way in which your partner shows love. This could be washing your car, or picking up the kids. From her, it could be keeping the toiletries stocked and ironing his shirts. For others, it's words, letters, and affection. Figure out why our partner's love language so you will always know how to speak to him or her. Love languages are often talked about, but couples don't heed as much attention to this that what they should. Understanding love language is the secret to a happy relationship. It is that easy and one of the secrets of a successful marriage. When you participate in a project, take responsibility for your successes and your failures. When you and your partner have a disagreement or argument, remember to take responsibility for your actions, including anything you did or said, especially if it was hurtful, unthoughtful or created adversity. Romantic acts can be many. Try giving her a flower someday, or place a love note in his briefcase or backpack. Surprise him with his favorite meal, or watch the sunset together. There is no shortage of ideas, and you'll be amazed at how far a little romance goes towards strengthening. Answer by Rhonda Stewart. Work, determination, faith, And forgiveness? My husband and Eve have been married for 20 years last month and we couldn't be happier. We've been through so much together, both good and bad, and it's only made us stronger. I think the secret to a strong, lifelong marriage is open communication, forgiveness, and patience. There will be times that you get on each other's nerves, but you have to work through it. Having my best friend by my side for the rest of my life is one of the greatest gifts that God has blessed me with in this lifetime. I do suggest having lots of deep discussions about this, finances, roles in marriage, and whether or not you want kids before you decide to get married. I'm also a huge advocate for premarital counseling. Did you know that 80% of those who complete counseling go on to have a lifelong marriage? It really helps to identify any issues that you all could have before saying I do. Good luck.